Greetings, mortals! I am the Fallen Shogun and welcome to Who's an Indie, a strategic, tactical survival indie in a straight-to-your-face holes. Today's impression is Swarming Planet, which isn't much to look at, I'll be honest. There is very little animation-y stuff going on, but it's one of the most brutal tower defense games I've played, even with not much going on. Let's talk about it. So, let's do no tutorial. So you've got to defend this. This is your core, and you build towers, as you can see here. Now, how this works is you get 4 choices at the very beginning between towers, upgrades for your towers, and abilities. But each one, as you can see, has a debuff. This one will add Tricle Invaders, which are an enemy type. But you can see I only have 6 slots on here. This is the tower, not much to look at. So every time you build something, it does something. See this? This will make tricles, which now spawn, have more per minute. So add an extra 22 per minute. You can also choose they fire left to right or right to left. So you can prioritise in front or behind them. So this will give me a laser. So as you can see, these buffs and debuffs are going to be a significant problem. This will give better range to that turret. This will give me a cannon. This will give me an artillery piece. So obviously, this is going to get tough. And every 30 seconds, you get a choice between 2 more upgrades. So I have to hold out for 12.5 minutes, I think it said. And I have to hold out for, 12.5 minutes. Every 30 seconds I get an upgrade. I'm not talking to you. And you also get 3 abilities you can see here, so you have choice of those, and this is your damage. So you have 1 damage for regular, 1 damage for fire, and 1 damage for poison. Now you can upgrade those, like I said, but obviously each enemy is weak or strong to certain things. So this will make this damage projectiles times 2 poison. So this will be 2 times poison projectiles. That's now firing poison, and that's now firing kinetic. So as you can see, and as you can see, the spawns are getting higher. Now some of the upgrades will make these things faster, some will give them more health. These 3 guys all started with 1 health. Some are weaker to poison, some are weaker to other things. Now you can also make them completely and totally immune to one of the damage types, which of course is not good. You can do it, but you might do it accidentally if you're not actually seeing what it is. So you have to really decide. This makes them faster, but this gives it better firing speed. Core heal. We actually do need core heal so we can heal our core, but I don't think we need it now. We might need better range with the rifle, because that fires a big solid beam which goes across the entire map, although the actual range of it is not much. Obviously it's not firing very much, so we need to be more picky. You only fire left and right. I need to be more annoying. There we go. They're going to prioritise what's in front of them. Actually, no, you're going to prioritise right to left. Just fire behind you. So 2 alternate pieces might be a bad idea. Now, because it's quite tactical, you can't delete the buildings. Once you put them down, you're locked in. So you have to hope you pick the right ones. Let me see. Meteor shower. More spawns. Let's go for these. Tricles aren't too powerful yet. So now I have an ability to do that. This gives better speed because even more tricles. Doesn't the verms may have come faster? Let's have you firing. So now I can go 1 and have meteors land. And obviously you can see it slowly powering back up over time, 25 seconds. But as you can see, the enemies are getting too close. I don't have anything at the back there. I still have 1 turret slot I haven't filled. Which is obviously a bit of a problem. Fire again. But yeah, the big thing is, however it's very, very, very tactical, as you can see, you have a lot of downtime. Because of course you do. I'm not doing anything every 30 seconds, which is a bit of a big problem with the game. Let's have you fire faster. Because I'm not doing anything every 30 seconds, apart from occasionally clicking the button to make myself do an ability, you're not really doing much. You're only interacting with the game about, you know, if you actually survive 12.5 minutes, you're only interacting with the game 24 times in a quarter of an hour. So, yeah, you don't really have too much hands-on experience, which is a weird one for tower defense, because usually you're panicking, you know, you're upgrading, you're building, you're doing stuff like that. Because you're not, it feels odd. But I'm definitely enjoying it. I didn't think I would, but I've been playing this quite a lot now, and I've still not beaten the first level. The closest I've got is 10 minutes, because I accidentally put it to the point where there's like 2,000 enemies spawning. And it turns out I'm not good at killing 2,000 enemies. And also having 4 artillery turrets wasn't that good. Obviously it's only 400 of them, as you can see. Here's the speed, how much health they have, how many spawns, and see what they're immune to. Now I accidentally made them completely immune to physical damage, which is stupid of me, but I did it. Next, this is giving me more projectiles for my artillery. I'll do that. Okay, this will give me better speed, low ability accelerant. This gives it more range. Just do that. As you see, that laser's pretty powerful. So one of my cannons is now firing more shells. There we go. I can see 4 there. Wait, am I down to 2 poison? Firing 3 at one point. Yeah, it was firing 3. Must be both landing at the same place. Very weird. But yeah, there is a lot of downtime. Now, sometimes it doesn't feel it because the screen gets completely filled with enemies, but there is downtime, a lot of it. Let's get a second meteor shower. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Let's see some more range for you. Okay, let's go. Boop. Now, as you can see, there isn't much in the way of animation. The turrets don't turn, they just sort of immediately move position. It's like suddenly aiming here, suddenly aiming there. And obviously you don't see any actual charging marks at all. I'd like to see maybe the bar directly on the cannon itself, so you can see like the going bar down the side, as opposed to above it, but that's just me. It's just small touches, it gives it more of a living feel to it. Better range for you. Better speed for you. Better explosion for you. Let's get the artillery more explosive. It makes you shoot faster. The flamethrower, I feel like that's useful, yes. Just small things. Obviously, like, having the turrets actually turn, that's just a personal thing. It's weird. It is very addictive. And usually I'd say it wouldn't be, because obviously I'm not doing anything right now. But I absolutely refuse to be beaten by level 1. By my own incompetence. See this? When you start getting towards the 4.5 minutes, you get double the buffs, and they get double the buffs. This gives them more health. This gives them more health. But it gives me more projectiles, but I don't know if I want them to have more health. Health. Speed, more spawns, more projectile damage for that. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to give them more health. At one point I think they had like 10 health and thousands of them were spawning. And obviously I don't want that. So you have to be extremely picky in what you pick. And because it's randomised, you may not actually get a build you want to use. Yeah, leaving at 1 damage is definitely helpful. That's more health. Okay, this one. Better explosion radius. I don't want to pick an ability either. Okay, that's double health. That's speed and range EU. Yeah, sure, why not? As you can see, it's starting to get pretty manic. 600 a minute, that's 60, that's actually 10 a second. Yes, 10 a second are spawning now. And yeah, you don't really want to have too much health, but you don't want to get to the point where there's so many, You're just being overwhelmed like crazy. Health, health. Ah, really you? That's like upping the spawn even more. This turns you to a fire, but it gives you even more projectiles, but doubles the health. No, I don't want to double the health. Gives you more projectiles. It actually might be useful. There you go. It's weird. Sometimes you don't see all the actual projectiles either. Like I had it firing 9 at one point, but sometimes you can only see 4 of them coming out. Like just then, I can't have 2 firing the same spots. It doesn't feel like 4 being fired. Like I saw 3 twice then. But they could just be literally underneath each other. It's really hard to say. It's getting harder and harder to choose one which isn't health. This one, more projectiles. But yeah, I think keeping it the health is correct. Definitely, absolutely avoid anything which gives elemental immunity. Because then you really have to start choosing. There's only 3 elemental types. Of course, you can accidentally screw yourself over and make them immune to all 3 of them. Which would be a bit of a problem. Of course, this is mission 1, so it should be very hard to do that. But I imagine I probably will at some point. And testing again in the future. Health, speed. That's more projectile damage. He has to do for you. Fire. Okay, it's all health stuff now. Okay, one's shooting fire, one's shooting poison. One of them now has more health. That means they're going to survive for longer. Got 2 damage on the physical. 1 damage on the fire, 1 damage on the poison. That means things can now survive the flamethrower. Which ones can? The other tricle? The cabbages can survive the flamethrower. That's health. That's health. Dag nabbit. Let's get to tricle. Okay. They're called... They're tricles. Let's give you more projectiles. Learn ability explosion. I want the heal ability. Damn it. I don't want to give them any more health. Oh, I see. So yeah, it very much feels like a roguelite tower defense because of that. Not in the way... Probably just a straight up roguelike, because obviously every run is completely different even though you're doing exactly the same thing. It's probably an actual roguelike. So roguelite, of course, is where you get to keep your upgrades and things. The roguelike is where it's just completely reset at the beginning. Fire and poison damages are upped. Yes. Damage 2 to 3. Yep. Okay. Everything can now kill everything quickly again. Yeah, that one survived! This is why I wanted the ability to repair. God damn it. Fire damage 2 to 3. Yes. That's this one. Okay, I need you to be faster, but the warriors now will have more health again. Everything does 3 damage though. Nothing's immune. There's 800 a minute now. Gods. A few more minutes. Okay, that's more health. That's 2 to 3. That gives it better angle, more speed. I actually do need that. Okay, it gives it better. That's more health. Are the verms only on 1 health? Oh, they are. Yeah, the flamethrower definitely needs more of a cone of arc, kind of firing arc. How are we doing? How are we doing? It's just insane. Look at them all. Uh-oh, another one in. Guess I'm not getting the healthy route. Your healthy routes, you can actually get an achievement for getting 100% health. Now I had an upgrade to repair it, you know. Yes, more explosion. More fire damage? No, you need to be more rangy and speedy. Everything needs to fire faster. When that fires straight through, that's lovely. Flamethrower, what are you doing? Oh god, they're getting 3 now. Projectile immunity for the tricles, no. Up the fire damage. I don't want them to be immune. What's this? That's for you. You're that one. What are you? Better cone. 3 to 4 health. Yeah, sure. Why not? Look at them all. This time I'm actually being more strategic and actually actively avoiding certain units and things. Oh no, really? I'm gonna keep faster firing. Oh, I hate you. Greens are now immune. This is how we die. They're completely immune. Uh-oh. This is it. This is it. Failed. Just immediately dead. So yeah, it's pretty tough, as you can see. 12 minutes, that was it. I was so close. Because every time you do it, it's different. You might do significantly better next time, purely because of the turrets you have. Which is obviously major. Like a flamethrower and a poison spear, and now I do both elementals, and they now defend this area. But obviously I don't have any artillery, which means everything is going to be picked off at point blank range. Which is a bit different to how I was doing it. So yeah, it's very much a roguelike rather than a roguelite. Every run is completely different. And like I say, I would love to see the turrets slowly move. Maybe some idle animations on them, like maybe some flashing lights. Or something like that, just so it's something to look at, really. Oh, the tricles don't exist yet. Of course they don't. Let's make you faster. That's just me. And it's mostly because you'll be staring at it for quite a while, so it'd be nice to see a little bit more motion than waiting every 2 seconds for it to fire. Everything is waiting for the end right now. But yeah, it's actually very fun. which you wouldn't expect from me just sitting here watching it do nothing. But I think that's why I like them. Better range. Yes, give you better range as well. And the poison spear? Let's give you a better angle. There we go. But yeah, this one probably will actually get me towards the end, because I'm trying to make it so that the trial couldn't even exist until the end. There you are. This has been Swarming Planet. Links, of course, description downstairs below. Key given to me by the developer. I've actually had fun with it. Again, I did not think I would, because after playing it and having nothing happen, yeah. But here we are, talking about it. Alright, I've been the Fallen Shogun. Ciao for now, will be awesome, be epic. Thanks to my patrons who support me every month. Thanks to you guys who support me every day by watching. And I will see you next time. Stay safe out there, it's getting dangerous yet again.